So yay, finally, one of these, and I aren't a duplicate because I'm an idiot. Hopefully I don't do that too often. Yay. So yeah, I like this show, and I even made, I think, I don't know if it was on YouTube or on my TikTok, a little joke, and I will say it again because I think it's really interesting. But I overall like the combat. I overall like the swords, and I overall like the legitimately some of the creatures' designs of like these things that they're fighting is insane. But most of the creatures build up into these big monsters, and it's really fun to see them fight. And then you slowly get more and more people. You get to the beginning of like these two friends, not these two friends, these two friends, and then you slowly get this person here in another arc, and then you meet more people, do more stuff, see more signatures, etc., etc., etc. It's really cool. It's really amazing and absolutely fun as an idea. However, one of the things I like, and I will say this again, if I had two pennies, if one voice actor basically voiced a character who was controlled by their father, but to try and pursue their goals into fruition, and then I would have two nickels. I'm not actually joking. The voice actor for this character here, who gets turned into a sword and kind of it's very dark. The ending. I'm not going to talk about that too much. Actually, no, I can't spoil the section. Anyway, it's very dark. She gets mind controlled, turned into a thing, which weirdly also works for the other character I was referencing, which is her other voice actor, which is Haru from Persona 5 Tactica. Which she herself, the character doesn't get hypnotized, besides if you take the ending of Persona 5 Tactica and the bonus content of like, but that's another character and not her father. But you do get a hypnotized version in the boss battle. So obviously one's a bit more dark. In Haru's case, she actually gets out of that relationship with her father, and her father does die. Well, on this one, she does get out of it, but she has a traumaticness. She doesn't get out cleanly. She's not got happily ever after compared to Haru. But it is very interesting how these two characters are very similar in like art, similar in goal. Obviously, there's a little bit of difference. Haru seems to have a little bit more of a fight back, and she does have a marriage certificate even afterwards with her own sort of like storyline back and needs to get the limit after the fact. While she doesn't, well, this is season one, we don't know if she comes back. I don't think she will be. It kind of makes more sense that she doesn't. It's dark, it's effed up, but that makes more sense, at least to me. But with that being said, it's just very interesting how these two voice actors, well, this one voice actor is the same voice actor, but these two people are having similar stories. Not relevant, but it is interesting. So yeah, it is good and it is enjoyable. The thing that I reference is just something that I found out. Apparently, I did a bit of research because after a certain point, I'm like, I heard this voice before, and I have never done that before. Like I watch other people who are like, oh yeah, I can pick up certain like voice actors. This is the first time that I feel like I've picked up a voice actor. I also might be incorrect and an idiot. I hope I'm not. And yeah, Dirty Laundry season 5. I hope you like this video and good night.